welcome back to my channel. So today's makeup is going to be on this dramatic Halloween makeup. I promised you guys in my last video I was going to be coming out with a more dramatic Halloween makeup to wear if you're not wearing a costume or anything like that. And here it is. I give you 3 lip options in the video. Anyways, I'm not going to ramble on much before this video because if you want to hear more of the explanation for it, you can watch the last video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I will talk to you soon. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the Benefit Air Patrol. I've actually really been enjoying this primer because it gives a decent amount of coverage just to cover up any discoloration you may have on your eyelids. And I'm just blending that in with a e.l.f. concealer brush. And then I'm going in with the Morphe 350 palette. And I'm just going to take the 2 light creamy shades and set my lids with it just so it's easier to blend out my eyeshadow later on. And I'm using a Morphe M407 brush for that. And then I'm going to go in with this light brown shade and then this mustardy, pukey kind of color. And just take that on a small dome blending brush and start working that into the crease. Since I am going to be using really dark colors, I wanted to make sure there was a good transition color to blend it all out with. And you don't have to be super precise with this color because we are covering it up with a black in a minute here. And you just want to make sure you have a nice even color, and then you can go in with the next shade. And I'm taking the orange from that Morphe palette and just working that into the crease. And depending on how high you take it up on your eyelid, just depends on your eye shape and personal preference. And I'm just blending those colors together, but nothing has to be too precise because, again, we're covering it up with black in a second. I'm taking the NYX Jumbo pencil in black and using that as a base for my black eyeshadow. And I'm keeping that pretty close to the lash line. I'm just going to blend it up because I don't want to have too much and then not be able to blend it out later. And I go ahead and do that while that's still fresh on the eyes so it doesn't dry and I can't really move it. And honestly, I'm having such a difficult time blending it here because I think it may have been dry, but you definitely want to use something really creamy. And then I'm just taking the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Corrupt and putting that on my lid, and then I'm just going to go back in with different blending brushes with the orange and the transition shade on it and just keep blending until I get it to where I want it. And then right now my camera is about to die and I went ahead and did my lashes. I'm going to start on my face and finish the eyes later. And then here I'm going in with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer just to give me an extra layer of hydration because we know my skin needs it right now. And then I'm going in with the Nip and Fab Viper Venom Blur primer, and I'm really not sure how I feel about this yet. I'm going to have to use it a few more times before I can really give a good opinion on it. And then I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation just because, like I said in my last video, my skin is so dry, most foundations won't work on it, and this one was working the best for me. I wouldn't say it was perfect, but it was still working good. And I love with eye looks like this when I finally get my foundation on because I can see the look going together. Because personally for me, I don't really like a ton of eye makeup on me unless I have a pretty good even base. And then I'm just taking the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I'm not going to put a ton of it on because, like I said, my skin's dry and I just don't want to cake makeup on because it looks very cakey on my skin right now. And I'm just blending that out with a Real Techniques beauty sponge. And then I'm taking the Marc Jacobs Instamark palette in Mirage Filter, and I'm taking that yellow shade and setting underneath my eyes. And I set around my smile lines and around my nose. And then I'm taking the NARS Ita brush and that contour shade from that same palette and just contouring my cheekbones, and then I go in with a Morphe brush and contour my nose, but I can't remember the number of it right now, but of course I'll leave it in the description bar along with everything else that I use in this video. And then for blush, I go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Rose Champagne, which it's a pretty light blush, so I do kind of pack it on, but it doesn't look way too intense because it is a lighter shade. And then now I'm going in with a flat definer brush and that same orange color and the transition colors and smoking out my lower lash line. And then I just take a black eyeliner from Urban Decay and line my waterline. And then I went back in with the flat definer brush and just blended that out a little bit more. And then I felt like the lower lash line was too matte and I wanted the eye look to have a little bit of sparkle to it. So I took this orange shade from the Morphe palette and put it on the inner half of my eye, and then took Jeffree Star's Skin Frost in Onyx Ice and put that on the outer half, and I love what this did to the look. And then I just coat my lashes with some mascara. And then I was done with the eyes for now, but I do go back in and do some highlighting. And then now I'm just showing you a swatch of Jeffree Star's Onyx Ice because I wanted to use that as a highlighter, but it's way too dark for my skin tone. It would make me look kind of dirty. So I mixed it with his other Skin Frost in Ice Cold, and I love the appearance this gave. It was like a gray highlight, and you can't really see it as much on camera, but it didn't look dirty or anything. And I don't know, I just thought it went with the look really well. And then I'm going to take Ice Cold and highlight my brow bone. And then I just go in and blend that out with a pencil brush so it's not too harsh. And then I highlight my inner corner with that. And I'm also going to take Onyx Ice and put that a little bit on the lid, just on the inner corner, just to open the eyes and brighten them back up, because like I said, I felt like the eye was a little too matte. And then now that I'm done, I'm just going back in with some more of the orange shade and blending, because I felt like everything needed to be blended out a little bit more. It wasn't as blended as I would have liked it to be. And then I went in with a clean blending brush and just really made sure everything was blended together for this look. And then I went in and set my face with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And then now for the lips, I'm doing an orange lipstick. And I'm using Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in Flamethrower. You could use any orange liquid lipstick. This is just what I had right here. And I used the NYX Suede lip liner in Orange County to line my lips. Looking back, this would not be the orange I would have used. It's too neon for this look, but still it works. And then personally, I would pick the black shade. This was definitely my favorite to pair with it. And this is Jeffree Star's Weirdo. And I didn't use a lip liner, but Urban Decay has a nice black lip liner, and so does NYX. But if you just want to run to a store and pick up an orange or black lipstick, again, NYX has really great options for it. And then for the third lip option, I just took Onyx Ice and put it on top of Weirdo, and it gave it this really cool black, blue, metallic finish. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos from me, then go subscribe. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I will talk to you soon.